Hi, lovely Leo. Welcome to Free Spirited Tarot Guidance. This is a general and timeless read today for Leo, no matter where that falls in your chart, with the intent to give you some insight into the limitless possibilities that are always available to you. Leo, thank you so much for liking the videos, hitting subscribe and the notification bell, and especially for leaving me your wonderful messages. I love hearing from you, and it helps me connect with your energy. If you're new here, welcome on board. If you'd like to know anything about me or the tarot in general, just check out the description box below. All right, my Leo tribe, let's find out what's coming in towards you. What are you walking away from, Leo, or what do you perhaps need to walk away from? Beautiful thing about the Eight of Cups is she's walking away towards the sun, which is your card. You're the sun. You've got that big, bright, warm heart that shines on everybody like the sun. This is leaving something behind to burn, leaving the past behind maybe. We'll get a general overview out here, Leo, and then I'll clarify for details with a different deck. Wow. Walking away is definitely going to benefit you because this is a wish. There's a wish coming in. This is also healing with the star card. This is Aquarius energy here, but the star is all about having faith, having hope that your wishes are coming in. Often though, Leo, don't we in life, we need to walk away from what doesn't serve us in order to bring those wishes in order to leave room for them to spark. Ace of Cups, Leo. Beautiful big love offer coming in towards you. The Ace of Cups is being presented to you. This is someone giving you emotions, giving you their heart. This is the very beginning of a romance. This can also be self-love. You might have been doing a lot of work on yourself and developing self-love. We'll find out more. Or your wish is to be presented with this cup of love. Tell me more. Judgment, it is Judgment Day. Things are about to transform, Leo, and a lot of you I know will be thinking it is about bloody time. Leos have been ready for a transformation for a long time. I can resonate with that. Judgment Day, this is when we've looked at ourselves and look at her. There's a whole other side of her popping out of her body there. A lot of work's been done, a lot of lessons have been learnt, and it's Judgment Day on that. Might have been because in the past you've walked away from something, Leo, that wasn't serving you, and that proved to you how empowered you are. Wow. And as I say the word, the most empowered feminine energy in the deck with the Empress. This is you, Leo, rocking your stuff. The Empress is all four queens rolled into one. She's got a harness on all of the elements. She's got a harness on herself. And by that I mean she's just as free and as spontaneous as ever in the way that Leos like to be. But she's doing so from a place of self-empowerment. She knows she deserves everything in life that she puts into life. The Empress sits back and gives birth to whole new worlds because she has leveled up to such extreme empowerment. This is absolutely beautiful. That's what this transformation has been, Leo. Leveling you up to this Empress stage. That's absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, for Leos and for any fire signs, oh my gosh, that can take a long time. And I've been saying this in my readings, and so have a lot of other readers. Leos have been in this holding pattern for a while, and I think it's because all of these past lessons have been integrating. A Leo, our card, I'm a Leo too, Strength card. Now, this does also represent someone who's extremely empowered, but it also indicates that strength has been required to get to this spot, to level up to the Empress. The Empress does not get to this point in life without going through a lot of hardships. She's seen it all. She's been there, done that, ticked the box, and now she can see through life, you know, whatever aligns to you, whether it's the Matrix or whether it's other people's false masks, whatever it is, the Empress sees straight through it. But it has taken you, Leo, in your beautiful strength energy here, a lot of strength to get to that point. If not yet, Leo, this is what's coming. That beautiful Leonian strength is what will pull you through towards these wishes or help you walk away from whatever you need to walk away from in the past. Wow, the King of Cups. I love the King of Cups. This is a very kind, compassionate, nurturing character. The King of Cups is emotionally mature, though he can find it hard to express his emotions. This is water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you could have someone coming towards you that resonates with that energy, that operates within that energy, which is beautiful. This person is often a humanitarian in a job, or living their life purpose in a way that helps other people with kindness. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy here with the King of Cups. This is most certainly who could be coming towards you with this offer of love. This could also be the energy that you've been harnessing, Leo, in order to explore your emotions and level up to that Empress energy. We'll find out more. Interesting. 2 more before we clarify. Oh my gosh. And we have another card of Leo, victory and success. Leo, this often reminds me of, it can be an overnight sensation. It can be you being in the spotlight for something. It's you being acknowledged for something that you've done, for all the hard work you've put in. Coming underneath the Ace of Cups here, this is hard work put into yourself, into your own businesses, into your own endeavors, into your own self-development, and you are about to receive accolades for that. This is completely, if there was one word to sum up the Six of Wands, it is victory. Absolute victory. Beautiful stuff, Leo. We are on a roll here. One more before we clarify. Empowerment written all over this reading. Eight of Swords. All right. Coming to the blockage here, Leo, if there is any at the moment for you, it is simply being stuck in your head. Now, with Leos, I often see this as imposter syndrome. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's kind of like being really excellent at something, but not thinking that you are, not truly believing it. Because Leos are often in the public eye, getting a lot of attention. Not all of us, many of us are introverted. There's many different versions of a Leo or any star sign. But if you identify heavily with Leo, this imposter syndrome is you thinking a whole heap of thoughts that aren't true. Look at her with all those crows flying around in her head, and on this side, they're not. It's all just in your head. It's all just in your thoughts. So you might be subconsciously blocking these beautiful victories coming in. That doesn't mean they're not coming in. What is for you is coming. But in your present moment, what am I trying to say? It's kind of like watching a kettle boil if you're trapped in your mind in this way. And I'm getting that feeling very strongly of imposter syndrome, knowing actually that you've put the work in, you deserve this success. But when you get it, I've been through this too. I remember I had a novel published, and I'd been a writer for a great many years professionally, and I still felt strange calling myself a writer. Because of the reaction you get, if you do something that other people admire, you kind of feel like an imposter, like you're not allowed to call yourself that. And it's a very, very, very typical theme with Leos, and I have a feeling that's got something to do with that Eight of Swords, because you do have this victory coming to you, or you might be experiencing it right now. Clarify the Eight of Cups. The Empress just popped over again there, showing her head. Too many there. The Magician, wow, that's really interesting. That's the Master Manifestor of the deck. That's what certainly you've been doing lately with the Six of Wands card. One more on that. The Six of Cups, okay. Oh, one more on that. The Queen of Swords. Okay, I didn't reverse my cards, Leo. I just read them based on what comes out around them. But given this is the Eight of Cups and it's you walking away from something, this is you walking away from something that's coming in from the past. So this might be a person coming in from the past offering you a reconciliation. Yes, although you might not want to hear it, this could be an ex, or you might want to hear it, I'm not sure. There's a very big possibility that there's an element of manipulation that is coming with this simply because this is something that I feel you need to walk away from. The Magician in the upright is the master manifester. This is when you've got a handle on manifesting things, living life rather than let it live you. In the reverse, the Magician can be a manipulator, someone who just manipulates situations in order to get their own way. Coming out with the Queen of Swords upright is a very logical, truthful person who cuts through any crap and sees things clearly. In the reverse, this can be a very bitter and, again, manipulative person who could lie just to get their own way, that kind of person. And this is someone from your past. Leo, we'll find out more as we continue, but that's the straight up feeling that I've got from those cards. I feel like something from your past is coming back in, and it might be just the final thing that you need to walk away from here that might take a bit of strength. It might actually kind of dump you into this feeling of being trapped in your mind in order to work out how to deal with the situation. We'll find out more. Clarified judgment. It might be just judgment. Oh, too many there. Judgment on that situation of the past. There's definitely something in the past here that just needs to be finalized. Two of Swords. Yeah, a decision being made. Yeah, Three of Swords. So that's just clarifying that what I said about those cards is correct. Leo, it's Judgment Day for a situation that's caused you quite a bit of heartbreak. I do believe it's in the past, given the other cards on the board, and given that the Six of Cups is here, this is coming back around. So this is a person that in the past has caused you quite a bit of chaos, heartbreak. This is kind of the world coming crashing down. Straight up the heartbreak card. With the Two of Swords here, with this person popping back in, this presents you with a decision that might feel quite confusing. You need to use your intuition, Leo. See how she's got that blindfold on there? It's because she's operating from her intuition and wielding those swords professionally. Because of that, she's not taking notice of the thoughts and the things squawking around her head. She's making a choice based on her intuition. It's Judgment Day for this situation or this person that's caused that heartbreak, whoever that was in the past, and it's someone who was probably quite manipulative, maybe gaslighting. A selfish person is the feeling that I'm get because that Queen of Swords in reverse can be quite selfish, male or female. There's no tarot in there's no tarot in gender. There's no gender in tarot. It's just the energy, and so that person appears to be popping back in. They are going to be facing an extremely empowered Leo that I think they will be surprised, Leo, that you are not the person that they kind of left in the dust here in the past. You've just completely transformed yourself with this judgment, with this empowerment, and you have moved forward. You've moved forward far away. So to let you know, if this reading resonates with you, this is somebody who's already moved forward from this. In your emotions, you might still struggle with the thoughts. They're always what's left over, aren't they? They need to be swept away. And often someone popping back up helps us to sweep that away. Leo, I'm not an astrologer, but I do have a feeling there's a Mercury retrograde coming around, and astrologers do say that is often when people pop back from the past, so maybe you can use that for a bit of timing, although timing is an illusion. Clarify the Empress. Too many there. Wow, this is what you've risen from, the Nine of Swords. Or it's what you're about to rise from. Judgment again. Leo, wow. This has got a very karmic feel to it. And again, karma will align with you or not align with you. for me, karma is simply cause and effect. It's not what people think it is. It's not like you'll do something bad and lightning will come and strike you. It's just simple cause and effect. So if someone in the past, which they obviously have with the Three of Swords here, has caused you all of this anxiety of the Nine of Swords, they're now feeling this anxiety. That's what I mean by cause and effect. When someone has been manipulative or done things for self-serving purposes to the detriment of another person's mental state or emotional state, deliberately hurt someone else, what will happen is the effect of that is that guilt will eat them away, or the anxiety about what they've done when it kicks in will eat them away. And that's what this Nine of Swords represents. So this could be the person that you've dealt with and how they've been feeling since they treated you badly, or this could be what the anxiety that they gave you. Leo, it's Judgment Day on that. You know why it's Judgment Day? Because you've leveled up to the Empress. You've healed yourself, Leo. This person, I have a feeling, might pop back in, one of those situations where you do all the healing on yourself. They don't come around for a year or a few months afterwards and expect to roll back into your life when you've done all the healing from the situations that they created, and expect to just pop back in with a few apologies, something like that. Maybe that's just an example. Whatever hurt someone has caused you, Leo, it's Judgment Day on that. As I said, judgment always gives a reading a really strong feeling of karma in cause and effect. From this Nine of Swords, you may have felt that because of this heartbreak. That person is feeling this, and that's why they're coming back in. But they're coming back into an Empress. You're well beyond this, Leo. It's done and dusted. You might just need to deal with having to say, whatever comes to mind for you. Thank you for reaching out to me. I'm not interested in re-establishing this connection. Something like that, Leo. What I'm seeing here is don't involve yourself in any kind of drama. Do not get hooked in. If you were dealing with someone who's manipulative, the whole narcissist thing that's taken off online has so much relevance in this day and age. Don't get hooked back in at all. Clarify the star. The Hangman, you have been waiting for these wishes to come in, Leo, and you've been waiting. Wow, 10 of Cups. You've been waiting because you've needed to get a new perspective on life. The Hangman is when we're that was the Nine of Wands there, some wounding. The Hangman is when we're hanging ourselves upside down in order to see things in a new light, in order to see a new world, reaching for this light up here. That's what you've done, Leo. That's look at this here, that light up there with the Hangman. That's your wish there. That's you searching for that wish, and that is what you have found. It is coming on in, and by goodness, it's coming in with emotional fulfillment with the 10 of Cups here. This is emotional fulfillment in whatever way that means to you. So that could be a committed relationship, a person who you're on the same page with, who is open emotionally, which is this King of Cups coming on in here, who sees you for who you are. Leo, you are done and dusted with people who play games, have self-serving purposes, soak up all that big, loving, beautiful, sunny heart of yours and keep it for themselves and do not offer it back to you. You're just done and dusted with it. You're not doing it anymore. You don't want any more fly-by-night situations. You're not having it. You're having this 10 of Cups. This is your wish. This is what you want. This has been the light bulb moment that's gone off. And this could have been across quite a few years, Leo. Timing's different for all of us. So this could have been recent, but really for most of you, I think having leveled up to this Empress stage, this has been quite a few years that you have now come to the conclusion that you can see through people like that. And also that you no longer need to roar at these people. I know that feeling if someone, tries to pull one over on you and then you realize it and you've trusted them and you put all your beautiful trust in that phenomenal loyalty, Leo. For us, that loyalty can often be a detriment to ourselves if we give that loyalty above and beyond what is given back. And then we roar. Fair enough, absolutely. But Leo, there has to come a time where you stop roaring, you sit back and just see everything clearly and know that everything will come to you, and leave anyone else who's operating from shadow energy to it. They're learning their own lessons. It's necessary for them to learn those lessons, and whether you feel it or not right now, this heartbreak that comes from that has actually helped them also level up, however long it takes them to get there. I hope that makes sense. Clarify the Strength card. Page of Pentacles, a message coming in. That's exciting. And the Ten of Wands. In this pack, I love these cards together. With this Strength card, this is what you've needed strength to overcome, Leo, this Ten of Wands. I was just saying, I think for most of you, this has been a long, long journey to get to this empowerment stage. It pretty much is for everybody. No one gets to be the Empress without a lot of hardships. And this Ten of Wands signifies a very long journey where you've received quite a few burdens. You've gathered a lot of baggage, and the Ten of Wands is about dropping it in order to enter a whole new world. That's what you've needed strength to overcome. And actually, Leo, it's taken a lot of strength to pick yourself up and dust yourself off from this heartbreak, whatever that was for you. But it can often take just as much strength to release all the baggage, to stop thinking about these situations, to stop going back in your mind and ruminating over arguments that you didn't get your word across, or do you know what I mean? All of that kind of stuff. That's how situations, if we've dealt with someone who's been manipulative, that's how they make us end up feeling. You know, all of those terms, word salad, and the tricks that people use to get their own way. And then we are left with mental patterns that keep going over and over in our heads, and that's what that Eight of Swords represents. And at the end of your reading there, it does suggest that you're still dealing with that. This means drop it. It's safe to drop it. Just drop it, Leo. Because this Page of Pentacles is bringing in a message that is sparking off a new world for you. She's weaving rainbows. The pages are always messages. This one comes with stability, security, and substance. It's the very first spark of something brand new for you. It does look like love coming in here. So that's absolutely beautiful, Leo. To get yourself out of that Eight of Swords mode, it's very important just to do very simple things. Whenever you start going into those ruminating thought patterns that are repetitive, that you know are useless to you now, you don't need to be thinking about it anymore. Even when this person pops back in, just deal with it straight away. That Queen of Swords could also represent how you're dealing with it, which is just cut through it, end it, cut it off. If that's what your intuition tells you to do, Leo, you know your story. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just reading the cards. Clarify the King of Cups. Another page. This King of Cups is coming in with a message towards you, Leo. It does look like a very loving message, especially with the Ace of Cups here. And whoa, with the Page of Wands, this has got a spark of fire to it. This is a passionate message. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire energy here. So now we have a message that's coming with substance and integrity and grounding, and we have a message of passion. This person's coming in. They've got a torch for you, Leo. I have got absolutely no feeling at all that this is this person from the past. This is a completely new person that is bringing in this emotional fulfillment. This is your wish. This person is coming in because they match you. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles. It's bringing you in from out of the cold, Leo. One more on that. It's warming you up. It's warming you up. It's warming up your soul. It's warming up your heart. And it is your wish. That's just so gorgeous, Leo. Again, I know I was saying it before, but many Leos have been feeling this kind of abandoned, whether it's abandoned by your spirit guides, abandoned by a person or people, abandoned from life. I think a lot of Leos have been putting in so much work that there's been this in-between phase where you feel like you're shut out. You're just waiting in this hangman phase going, when is this abundance going to come in? And I can't explain that, Leo. I just know that collective energy is just such a interesting thing to delve into. So delve into it yourself. But so many of us, if many of us identify with a similar thing, we all seem to be going through a similar thing, just with all these different details. It's the same concept as when, thousands of people get together to meditate, and it has effects. It's the same as the Emoto water experiments where, you can, what you think about the water, if you put thank you on your water, it changes the cells of the water. I'll leave a link to that. Go into all that stuff if it interests you. It's fascinating. This cup of love is bringing you out from the cold. It is going to warm your heart. And with the 9 of Cups here, this is your wish. This is the follow-on from the star. You've been wishing, you've been hoping, you've held faith in yourself, within your empowerment, and the 9 of Cups says this is coming in. This is you sitting back there, Leo, plucking those wishes out of the rainbow and probably thinking, thank God this victory has finally come in, because it's been a long time, and it's only because you've been learning the most incredible lessons, Leo. And I feel like you've probably transformed into a whole new person. And by that, I don't mean the person you were previously, that there was something wrong with the person you were previously, but you will know, I think this person coming back in from the past, this is going to really show you how much you've transformed, because you will deal with the situation so much differently. I don't even think it's going to ping you. I don't even think, maybe a little bit, like to the point that you'll lift your claw up just a little bit and go like, yeah, okay, go away. And I don't mean that in a cold way. It will be obvious that this person, if it's true for you, hasn't learnt their lessons. They might be coming in with love bombing or, a gift, trying to get you back on side, not in sincerity. And you just might get a little ping and go, yeah, I don't need to deal with that in my life. Whereas before, you would have gone right into it. You would have been back and forth with them, arguing with them. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Anything more for Leo? Any advice for Leo? Anything more for Leo? 4 of Cups. This is what you're getting victory over. That boredom, that frustration, that wait time. Exactly what I was just saying. This is your advice, just to know that, Leo. Anything more for Leo? Yep. What's more for Leo is love. Leo, this victory is you popping out of your head and dealing with the last remnants of the past. And I feel like this situation, if it resonates with you, if you do have someone in your past that was manipulative and you experienced heartbreak with, where you feel like maybe things are a little bit, well, in your bones they're coming back in, because you know that they would be suffering quite a bit of anxiety over how they treated you. If you've got a person in your life like that, this is victory, them coming back in and you being able to deal with it just in a very neutral way, not involving yourself in it, really cutting that tie, you know what I mean, cutting that cord. It's victory over those mental thought patterns. It's victory over the situation. And therefore, it lifts you up out of this chair, out of this frustration with feeling stuck. It lifts you up out of that chair. And Leo, put you straight on the path to this gorgeous cup of love. We now have the Ace of Cups twice on the board. There is no doubt in my mind that with the King of Cups here, some of you are receiving a brand new love offer. The aces always represent something brand new from a very emotionally mature person who matches you at the moment. Leo, or this is the self-love that you have generated within yourself. Such beautiful self-love. That is what is bringing in your wish for this 100% emotional fulfillment in the next cycle of your life, bringing you in from out of the cold here, and heading towards victory. So if this is more career, getting something off the ground for you, utter victory, Leo. Look at you. Ta-da! Here I am, Leo. I am successful. I feel deserving of my success. I do not feel like an imposter. I feel deserving of my success because I have leveled up to this Empress status, and everything that's coming to me, I 100% deserve. That's your mantra for this week, Leo. That was an absolute pleasure to read. Leo, you're amazing. You can deal with this situation of the past like a breeze. You're just going to breeze through it. I hope that's resonated, Leo. If so, please like the video, hit subscribe and the notification bell, and leave me a comment. I'd love to know what's going on here. It also very much helps anyone who's producing free content on YouTube when you interact, because that's pretty much the only way the algorithm picks up videos and makes them visible. Leo, I'm so excited for you with this reading, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye.